Good day, Tamers. So, as you may have noticed, Bandai's just been dropping lots of the EX05 stuff out. I'm not sure if it's their way of saying, hey, look, we understand that, finals is around the corner and time to play is going to be limited. So let's just drop all the information you need now. You can proxy up and we can start playing. Proxy and play, baby. There's no big tournaments in Europe until after NA finals at the earliest. We know that there's Ultimate Cups between February and August. Presumably regionals will be March till September, maybe. But until then, we don't really know much. I've requested Raid and Trade to see if we're actually having EX5 as the format for the Ultimate Cup, because it does kind of shift things up a little bit. And that's kind of where we are for Europe. Obviously in America, EX5 should be your finals, so maybe you're playing Grace. So GraceNovamon basically got dropped the other day. Full deck list has been out now. Everything we need to know. We do know we're getting more support in BT16 with the yellow Agumon and the blue Galgamon for jamming. Mwah, perfect card. Give me some jamming, baby. There's also technically meant to be a spicy infinite memory loop with the new Zubamon promo that comes with EX5 if you're looking to pull one. But the weird thing about that is I've been looking at it and I'm trying to figure out my small tiny pea brain. But there's no way you can infinitely loop the memory as far as I'm aware. I'm sure there's a way to do it, but I think someone's going to have to show me the trick, or I'm going to have to see it somewhere. It came up on my Twitter feed earlier today. I mentioned somebody else, they're like, yeah, I've seen it as well. But they don't really explain how they do it, just at the fact that it is one. And I just don't know how you do it unless you somehow just get like the stack to just constantly keep looping itself around until you have like +8 memory. But then you need to have all your Tamers on the field at the same time. I don't know. There's obviously a way to do it, but my small brain doesn't know how to do it. So, Sunmon, this handsome fella over here. Your turtle's turn, when an effect places a top card of your Digimon into the Digimon cards, this Digimon may evolve into a Digimon card in your hand with the Digimon cost reduced by 1. The only thing, this is what makes my brain think like, oh yeah, is you somehow can take your Digimon that's level 3, put it underneath it so it's still level 2 on the field currently. Because the effect puts it underneath it at the same time, it lets you then Digivolve into the level 3 again. So you don't do it, and then by the time you Digivolve into level 3 again, it's a second Zubamon. So the Zubamon looks at the other Zubamon and goes, ah yes, obviously, you're a Legendary Arms, I gain memory. If that's not how it works, I don't know, there's obviously going to be some weird tricks to this, but that's why my brain's kind of falling over. Moonmon! This is probably the one you're going to run actually, to be fair. Your turn must return when you play a Tamer with the Nightclaw or Light Fang traits. This Digimon may Digivolve into a Digimon card in your hand. Very good, because you probably hopefully have a handful of cards. Lunamon! Yeah, Lunamon. Start off your main phase by returning one of your Digimon to the hand that gain 2 memory. Kind of simple. The reason why this works like this is because you do kind of want to be able to put your things back on the stack or in the stack or rotate the stack around. Because your level 4s are your searchers, which is why it's a bit weird. And then effect here by placing the top card of this Digimon with the Night Claw or Light Fang trait as this Digimon's bottom division card, gain 2 memory. The deck generates a lot of memory anyway. Like, from what I can see, like, most times that you'll do stuff on your turn, you'll generally, like, if you have the memory setter out and you have, like, your stack slightly built and you can start, like, doing the churning effect, you're going to gain, like, 3 to 5 memory a turn. So, you're generally going to have, like, 8 memory a turn to play with. You should be able to, like, do things, if, obviously, you can set up. Coronamon, start off your main phase if you have a Tamer with the Light Fang or Dark Claw trait. Get a memory. Main must return by placing the top card of this Digimon with the Light Fang or Nightclaw trait as this Digimon's bottom division card, gain a memory. There are times when you'll have both of these in the stack, so you'll gain 4 memory a turn. It's very good. Viaramon. Now, on play when Digivolve reveal top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 card with the Light Fang trait and 1 card with the Nightclaw and Galaxy traits and move them to the hand, turn the rest to the bottom of the deck. Galaxy, specifically GraceNova, and then the level 4s, I think level 5s have the same thing, which is just gain DP, so the red does it on your turn, the blue does it on your opponent's turn. Cost 2 to evolve into, Light Fang is also cost 2. This is going to be now for Mr. Agumon, because he's a yellow card, so this is going to help out later on. And it's 4 cost to play, but it's again, it's a 4k body, it's a level 4, and you get to reveal top cards. It's pretty good. Leskimon! On play when Digivolve reveal top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 card with Nightclaw to his traits, and 1 Light Fang or Galaxy, which makes a momentum to return the rest of the bottom of the deck. Again, same as last card. Galaxy is specifically, as far as I'm aware, just GraceNova, and then everything else is just, either the red side or the blue side. And then opponent's turn, gain 2000 memory. Everything's the same. Again, this is going to be very useful for when we have the Agumon that's also a searcher, I believe. Which searches your top card, I believe. When this card would be played or digivolved into, if you have a Digimon with 3 or more Digivolution cards and the Light Fang, Nightclaw, or Galaxy trait, reduce the play or Digivolution cost by 2. So, yeah, it gets to be a 1-cost Digivolution into a level 5, because generally you'll have your baby, your level 3, your level 4. And you'll probably have to put like the level 3 or level 4 at the bottom anyway, so you've got your sources, so you've got your sources sorted. Go into it, and then bam! It's a 1-cost at level 5. And then on play when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 5000 DPLS. Pretty simple. Also, the other reason why you have the on-play effects and when Digivolving effects is because I believe the Nightclaw Tamer lets you play a card from your sources for the same level and then lets you go up and down. There's no level 6 Phasma where they can do blue and red currently. My brain's thinking, I don't think there is. But you can do it for your level 6s that go into GraceNova. GraceNovamon. When this card, it would be played or digivolved into if you have a Digimon with 3 or more Digivolution cards and the Nightclaw, Light Fang, or Galaxy trait. Reduce the play cost or Digivolution cost by 2. Again, 1 cost at level 5. I'll play when Digivolving until the end of your opponent's turn. One of the Digimon can't suspend. Pretty good. Again, 2000 DP on your opponent's turn. And then we go to Apollomon. Apollomon, when Digivolving, Blitz. Oh, yeah. I love Blitz. I think Blitz is like probably one of the best, if not the best keyword. It's also kind of a dick move as well. Your turn, for every 3 cards in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, this Digimon gains attack plus 1. For the most part, I think you'll only ever really be going plus 1. Do I think now? So you go like 3. So sometimes you'll go like 4, 3, baby, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the best you can do normally in a stack. Maybe you can put the level 5s to the bottom as well. So you might get like 3 swings a turn, if that's how you're doing it. If you can sort of get the level 6 into the stack at the bottom, you might go 6, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then your opponent's turn, you can flop out the other level 6, then go up into Grace. And then, so maybe you can hit for 3, and then hopefully survive. Your turn, when a card is removed from your opponent's security stack, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with DP less than or equal to this Digimon. In the perfect world, you will have 14k, which isn't that big to be fair. Focus blow. Main, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest DP. Then, if you have a Tamer, return one Digimon card with the Light Fang, Nightclaw, or Galaxy traits from your treasure hand. This is pretty good to get back generally like your level 7, because you don't have to run 3. I think 3 is probably going to be the number you want. But it's probably more of a case of like you go 3 for the level 6s and then 2 for the level 7, just in case. So you might play this as a one-off, just so you got access to getting swing back if you need to. It's also got the trait as well, like thanks, so you can also search this when you searches. Dianamon, blocker, blocker. But when attacking, you must return for each of this Digimon's Digivolution cards. Trash any one Digivolution card from one of your opponent's Digimon. Then, to the end of your opponent's turn, all their Digimon with no Digivolution cards can't suspend. No blocking, no attacking. Pretty good. All turns return when an opponent's Digimon's Digivolution cards is trashed and suspend this Digimon. Yeah, obviously when you're attacking, it's not so bad, so you do get to attack twice. I don't know how you're going to do it on your opponent's turn. Maybe, I think the option card will remove sources as well, so maybe that's the only way you can get like second block if you somehow pop it in security. And then, Good Night Moon. Until the end of your opponent's turn, one of your opponent's Digimon and one of their Tamers can't suspend. Then, you may play one Tamer card with the Nightclaw or Light Fang trait from your hand without paying the cost. That's pretty good. Looks pretty good. No, I have no idea how you can strip sources on your opponent's turn. Then we go into the Tamers. Hey! So we got Ko and Seo. So your turn, if you have 2 of your memory, save to 3, on play and main. By suspending this Tamer and placing the top card of one of your opponents. On play main by suspending this Tamer and placing the top card of one of your Light Fang or Nightclaw traded Digimon as this Digimon's bottom Digivolution card. One of your Digimon may digivolve into a Digimon card in your hand without paying the cost. So yeah, if you can either put the level 5 to the bottom and then put the level 5 on top, or you can put the level 6 on there. Main phase, if it's still your turn, go into that, put that one to the bottom, then put the level 6 on top. And then we have Sayo and Co, the opposite way around, the Dark People version. Your turn when an effect places the top card of one of your Digimon in the Digimon distribution cards by spinning this table again in memory. Woo, memory. And then start of your opponent's turn by placing one card with the same level as one of your Nightclaw or Light Fang trait Digimon from that Digimon's Digivolution cards without paying the cost. Two of your Digimon DNA Digivolve into a Digimon card in your hand at the end of the turn. Turn the Digimon played by this effect to the hand. This is kind of the same thing that I have the issue with the new cards from BT16. I'm pretty sure when you DNA Digivolve at some point, you basically remove the ability, the need to return the card because it's become a source for a brand new Digimon, so it doesn't have the same effects anymore. So essentially, if you just get to Grace Nova, you just go, no, I don't do this returning thing at the end of the turn. If you can't go into Grace Nova because maybe you don't have it in hand, you can obviously play the other source out, and if you play the blocker out, at least you've got a blocker for a turn. In my wisdom of usefulness. Facebook says here, last one now, Digivolve into Apollo and Deanna for 0 costs. Security attack +1 and blocker when Digivolving or attacking. If DNA Digivolve, trash any 8 Digivolution cards from your opponent's Digimon. Then delete one of their Digimon with as many or fewer Digivolution cards as this Digimon. All turns when this Digimon would leave the battle area by any opponent's effects by trashing 2 of the same level cards in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, prevent it from leaving. It has X antibody built into its goddamn solar system body. The deck is very cool. The deck is very interesting. It's currently not finished. We don't have enough level 4s, or we don't have enough level 3s. We know in BT16 we're going to get the 2 more, one of each, and we know the deck's good. You just have to wait. And if I can figure out this goddamn Superman combo line thing, so we just have infinite mana forever, although we need to draw more cards. Here's what it is. But Tamers, thank you for being here for another night of new cards, new decks. Let's play the game. I'm looking forward to this deck. It's going to be really good in my opinion. And I just can't wait. It's also one of the very few Digimon that don't just DNA via colours. It DNA Digivolves by name, which is quite unique to the whole space. Part of me just wish this has Blitz, but I think having this have Blitz would just be ridiculous. The fact that you probably just punch your opponent for free, and then you could Blitz with this and swing for 2 more, and then your opponent just like, I've got a cards left. It's just like, yeah, whatever, don't worry about it. But, yeah, rambling done. Alright, we'll see you guys next time for more. We'll probably have a look at the Galgamon version 2, maybe not. Or, if it's out in time, maybe we'll have a look at the new Leomon Doesn't Die deck, because he has Fortitude. But, ciao for now. Peace out, Tamers. Mwah!